Hello everyone, Clay Jones with Foxx Disc Golf. I got Michelle with me.
Hey, hey, hey.
We went down to
Bradenton, Florida.
Yeah.
Bray in May.
The Bray in May. It was awesome to see Mr. Gavin Rathbun down there, Ben Stemen, some of our guys that we filmed in the past. We also got to film a few new folks.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And we'd like to get you guys to check us out on the Etsy site over there. And we'd like to thank Rita for the super cool photo shoot. Her and Peanut made a great team at Fox Hills photo shoot.
I agree. That was fun.
It was really fun. Yeah, check us out, man. We're trying to put up some shirts and make a little cash to keep this coverage going.
Yeah. Thank you so much to Ryan, Hauser, Shane, Paul, Gavin, Rathbun, Lorenzo, Rivera, and Alex Russell, and all the volunteers that had anything to do with this event.
Yeah, they just put a bunch of new log pads in, and it was really looking great.
So after round one, Kevin Kiefer and Ben Stemen are tied at 4 down, and Trevor Murphy and Jeff Weber are 1 down.
And you can see that reverse angle from hole 1. It's got a little bit of a path there, but it's like the most open with the most trees park ever.
Kevin Kiefer is up first. He is sponsored by Millennium Golf Discs, OTB Disc, Eagle Wings Disc Golf, and Team Kiefer.
Go Team Kiefer. That backhand released nicely and just caught that big fat live oak there, and he's going to put him right in the middle with a pretty long look.
Ben Stemen up next on the tee pad from Sarasota, Florida. It was the Chain Hawk Spring Fling that we featured him in. He had some epic shots.
Oh yeah, that was great. That one looks pretty sweet. Oh yeah, crowd pleaser.
Nice.
Card pleaser. Got some little foxtail action coming at you.
Dink.
Stinker. Yeah, that's what he was talking about. Said it saved him from going out of bounds possibly, but I don't think so.
Trevor Murphy up next. He was raised in Ocala. He's living in Hudson, Florida. He's sponsored by Millennium Golf Discs and Synergy Dyes. He has a discumentary channel, he calls it, where he shows us some Central Florida disc golf stuff. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Jeff Weber up next from Tampa. Fun fact about Jeff, 5 years ago he was on the Ole Miss collegiate team, and he hasn't played any competitive golf until this event.
Oh, that's cool. Stalled off that one a little bit, but he's going to wind up about hole high and about 40 feet out. Groovy new transition.
It's super groovy.
Trevor's going to be first up. Oh, and he caught that early tree there, and man, he's going to have a big fat putt for par save right there. Yeah. Going to get a little bit of a look here. Kevin's just a little bit outside of that. Very similar distance. Just a little low. Yeah, Trevor's also got that tree messing with him a little bit there, so he's got to have to do a little straddle lean action here.
Oh,
bang! Nice. Great way to get it started with a little save action right there.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, he said afterwards there's no way he was taking a 4 on film on the first hole. Jeff's got a little birdie look here. Skipped it right off the top there. Gave it a hearty run though. You can see it got away from him a little bit. It's probably got about 18-footer here. No problem.
All right. Lots of golf left. Par's okay.
Yeah, Ben, after that dinker, he wound up probably about 17 feet away, possibly, something like that. You got to be careful out there. It's definitely the time of year when all the live oak leaves fall, and the footing was a little bit sketchy, so definitely a pro tip there and wise play by clearing out the footing. Can get very slippery very quick.
He's got tricks.
Yeah, buddy. Ben's got tricks on the card, though. He's got that too, so he's got the lead right now.
That's right. Here we go.
You can see hole 2. It's a little more open. A little tiny bit higher canopy. Got some OB on the right hand side of that fence.
The wind was kicking.
Yeah, it did start right off the bat. And chose a roller on this one. He's got it out in the fat part, and man, that looked about perfect. Great job. He's got a little outside the circle, but in a good zone. Looks like Kevin's going to go with forehand here. Yeah, I want to say it was kind of a little crossing, but mainly a headwind here on this hole. And then he just caught that second tree there and crushed him down. He's in the open though, so it should be pretty easy up and down.
Oh.
Trevor busting out that roller too and played it off that tree trunk.
Very nice.
He's going to be right over there along the fence, sort of the same distance it's been.
Yeah, he came out there. Thought he was going to get tucked behind that other tree for a second.
He's okay. Just got an air shot going, and he just got that one into that big live oak there, and didn't do that.
Got a little work to do.
So you're going to have to go a little step out, patent pending action. Got a little bit of distance there, and some low ceiling for sure to deal with, but fairly straight shot. He's got a little ante and ground up short about 25 feet. Kevin's got a smooth looking backhand coming up. Also came up a little short though. Going to be just outside the circle, maybe on the edge. Trevor's got a birdie run up high. Oh, she was cutting back at it. Looked good.
I wanted it for him.
Didn't tickle him, but just got a little left side. Yeah, you can see Kevin came up a little bit short here. He'd like to have been a lot closer for this. It's a little more nerve-wracking than you would like for your par. Just a little bit over the top.
The wind was tricky, gusty.
Absolutely. Jeff secures his par, and Kevin's going to have this comebacker here for both. And he puts it away nicely. Trevor's got that nice little dead sort of layup putt, man. Pretty good in the wind. Not a lot of rotation. Man, par's going to be a good score on that one. It's going to give Ben a 2-stroke lead and keep the guys in the back tied up.
Good stuff.
Hole 3 is par 3 at 329. Ben's wrapping around the right side. There's a little bit of OB behind the basket. I don't think there's a lot of trouble of getting OB over there. A little bit of OB right at the basket.
Looks like he's right at circle edge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness, that one dropped out of his hand a bit.
Yeah, he got a super early skip there, and got a lot of distance out of it actually though. Outside generous route. He's got it looking great. Yeah, I think he's going to be pretty happy with that. Gavin looks like he's eyeing that right side as well. Makes sense. That other side's just a ton more stuff to deal with. And
yeah, I believe that's a line I would take.
yeah, me too.
Hope we can go back and play this course soon. Very cool.
Yeah, I think he held on that one a little bit. Got a little bit away from him, so he'll be first up and have to go for a little up and down action here. Yeah, he didn't like it, but came out okay. Trevor's got one coming at the camera guy, and I think he dipped out of the way, and he's going to wind up with a good shot. He's only about 6 or 8 feet away from the basket there. Yeah, you can see that OB looming right behind the basket there. So if he got off the cage here, Funky, you could definitely roll OB. So a little bit of a death putt here. And I guess if you aired it, you would definitely go OB. Oh. No air there. Nothing but chains, buddy. Dead center high. Good putt. He's going to wind up with a little bit of a tricky putt here. He's got that tree leaning on his path just a little bit, but not as much of a death putt. No problem. Good par save. Jeff's got this one that's got that OB looming right behind it, but he's only about 20 feet out.
Oh.
Just caught a little bit of that left side, a little high. Just didn't happen for him.
Trevor will tap out his par.
And Jeff have to settle for his par. Ben's going to open it up a little bit more.
He'll do that. He's smooth.
Yep. Get those birdies, that's what happens. Hole 4 is a par 3 at 270 feet back into the more densely wooded part. It's a pretty generous fairway off the bat. Then you just got to pick and choose and weave through down there near the basket.
Get around.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that was a beauty.
That was great.
Be stable, come on.
Trevor about hit that camera guy, I think. And that one just slid right through like butter. Scrubbed some speed off on the base. Harp job.
Beautiful.
Great throw. Jeff got that early skip, but it wound up skipping straight in a long way. So he's actually pretty close to the edge there and looking good.
All right.
Gavin's going that more direct path, and he weaved it through and parked it nicely as well. Great throws. Yeah, you can see after Jeff got that massive skip shot there, he's really in pretty good shape. He's going to have to do a little straddle with that tree behind him a little bit, but it's pretty unobstructed.
Oh.
Just got a little bit outside on that one. Yeah, Ben's wind up with about an 18-foot straddle putt here. He makes most of those, so another bird.
Which one? That has to be number 2, right? The other one's a champion?
I have one champion.
Jeff's going to have to settle for par after the massive skip shot.
I'm not sure. Here, look at you. I as well got my first one the other day.
Very nice birdie there. And there as well.
Oh, that's right. Jeff got left off the train on that one. Alright, it's going to put a little separation between Trevor and Jeff. Trumpet, same at the top. Hole 5 is par 3 at 224. Been going that bullet route. Got a little stableness. Curled it around nicely and voila, probably about 20 feet.
That guy's good.
Yeah, he's got a great smooth throw for sure. Trevor with a little bit lower route, man. He's racking up these replays. With a little lower route, with a little more stable skip action. He's even got the foxtail on his now. Look out. Oh, that's a beauty.
Oh, that was so cool.
Yeah, seems to be a predominantly right-hand backhand, kind of a skip shot here for everybody, and a little bit short, but he's going to be looking at it. Just put a little bit extra on that one. Got a little bit of bonus distance and no bueno on that one. So after he takes his little bit of relief, you can see he's still got a nice lengthy putt to try to save par here, so gonna be a bit of a feat. Oh, gave it a great run and just caught that little bitty top band right on the top though. I guess he hit the nameplate actually, probably. Number plate? Yeah, that's what it is. Number plate. Oh, Kevin came up a little short there.
Oh, one of those force field baskets.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take the par after that pretty good drive he had there. It's gonna step up to his putt, and he's gonna be about the same distance, which is maybe about 18 feet. Yeah, I believe this is the first tournament they've had at this park. Is that correct, Michelle?
I believe that's correct.
I think that's correct. So they're trying to get some disc golf going down there.
Yeah, they're working hard with Manatee County, and it's pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. Ben's got that string of birdies going there. He's killing it. Trevor also will take another birdie. Jeff's going to have to settle for the old Bogaroni.
That's okay. You can do it. Dancing through the scoreboards. I like it. It's fun.
So this is one of the few open holes here, and got some OB on the right side, and I think Ben knew right away that he was going to have to get a very good kick to not be OB, and that didn't happen. So
Yeah, and it's like way down there too.
yeah, it's way down there. It was kind of crazy ditch deal. It's brand new. But we like to thank the spotters and all the volunteers for coming out and spotting. Trevor was just trying to catch the edge over there, and he just didn't quite make it happen. It's a touchy little throw for sure. I think this is what you have to do, is just hang it out wide, flick it out there, and let it come back. See how much fear is in your soul. See how close you can get.
Just outside the circle, putting at the depth of the OB.
Yeah, this looks it's not good either way. Jeff's got one flipped over.
Come on.
That's looking pretty good. He's going to wind up inside the circle or maybe just on the edge. Looking great though. Trevor is not looking so great. If you can see him, he's in there.
Yeah, that was tough, man.
Yeah, and didn't quite make it out, so you can see he's still in there. But you can see some daylight in this action, so well, at least he's got a chance to get up and down from there. Just didn't have much of a line, and he hung it out and stayed out pretty long, so gonna be tough. Ben's got this par saver here, is solid 45 feet.
Oh.
Just didn't quite hang it out there, and a lot more wind out here on this openness for sure. Trevor gave it a hearty run. He's going to wind up with that for the tap out. Very active park. We had to delete a lot of the sound. There's a lot of stuff going on around here, and just a lot of distractions.
Yeah, you don't want to listen to trucks backing up and stuff.
Nah, it was a lot of that kind of activity, but it didn't bother Kevin very much. He just bust that death putt in for that really big 2. He needed that one to get back on the board and get it going. He'd take advantage right there, and he's going to get a couple strokes. Jeff with a well-played hole. I gotta think that par's pretty good on this hole. There's not a lot of people that have the nerve to get it close enough to get a birdie, or have the nerve enough to make the putt afterwards. I feel like it's a tough 2. So that's gonna cut that lead down to 2 for Ben there, and let Kevin climb back in it a little bit.
Good.
Hole
Exciting.
7 is another par 3 at 436 feet. It's got some OB behind the basket on this one, and it's a little OB on the right, I believe. Oh, I almost took the camera guy out. Went for that ace run.
He's so agile, though.
He didn't even move. He didn't even have to move. He just froze.
Skills. Camera skills.
Jeff's got one hung out nice and wide. Looking pretty good. Got a couple air bounces. Oh, and he's really going at it. Gonna get that replay on this one. He really likes this one. Oh yeah, I like that one. About 10 feet.
That will work.
Ben hung that one out, and I think he knew it right away also, that he kind of flipped that one up and
Oh,
did not quite come back in bounds. Spoiler alert, OB. Trevor with a little bit different approach. Got one up a little high and sort of turned it over. Andy turnover shot. He's going to wind up with a good looking up and down. You can see he's got a clean look at it. Uh-oh, we got picture in picture. Oh! Nice run.
Know something interesting's about to happen. Oh, that was interesting too. So close.
Yeah, Ben almost saved par there. It's a great effort. Yeah, Kevin looking to get another one back right here and tighten things up, man. If he could birdie this after Ben's getting another 4, you get 2 and 2 back in a row, then boom, and that's what gets things done. Bang, right over the rim, looking great.
The kid's a good golfer, man. Can't count him out.
Yeah, Jeff after that great drive also is going to take that birdie. It's going to be evening things up all around that scoreboard.
Oof.
And Trevor's going to settle for that par after that near throw-in. All right, that gets a 6-6-1-1. Back to it.
Very cool.
Hole 8. It's a little open, and then you got a little tree line there, and then it sort of opens back up a tiny bit there. It's only 379 feet.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay.
Ripped it out there and got pretty fortunate it kicked back in the middle, and he's got a good, decent lane to look at there. Jeff's using a similar line there, and he caught that one little leaner and kicked him out, but he got a good bit of forward progress though, so he came out almost hole high, so he's going to have a backdoor look over there from the left side. Trevor got that one up a little high, a little turned over, and you can see not the result he was looking for.
Yeah, there's some elevation change on this hole that does kind of mess with you a little bit.
Yeah, it's raised up a little bit. Ben sort of got a decent line, but he got that one grounded to the ground, and he's going to have about a 70-foot sort of an upshot look. Trevor got slapped down like Matumbo. Boom. Not today.
A lot of trees. It happened.
Yeah, there's a lot of big limbs leaning over, and they will swat him down for sure.
The opportunity for a great big putt.
You got to keep them low, just like Kevin just did right there, and grind it up underneath the bottom. That was a great upshot. And with a little lazy upper, and he's going to be about 15 feet out for the par. Jeff threw a dart at it. You see Trevor had to settle for a bit of an upshot there. Par is going to be a good score on this hole. I think this one wrecks in at the longest par 3. And there is one par 4 on the course.
Yeah.
Trevor's going to take 4, and everybody else is going to par that one. He's going to separate him and Jeff a tiny bit. It's going to keep us all even at the top. Hole 9's 308. You can see it's a little stingy.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Some tighter lines on this one for sure. Jeff's got one, or excuse me, Kevin's got one going right down the center.
Oh.
Just to center. Never hit anything and wound up OB long there. He's going to have about a 35-footer come back for par. Jeff's got one flipped up looking really nice. Caught one of those live oaks and popped him over to the right. So he's going to have a decent lane though. Again, taking it a little more around the outside. Looks a little more open around there.
Oh, that was cool.
And that will work.
That was beautiful.
Yes, sir. Trevor's going to try to mimic that line, and he just got the skip, but just didn't quite get the line and caught the tree. And have a big upshot. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of stuff going on between him and the basket, so he's going to have to throw it up ante and sort of float it around and try to nestle it up in there. And those trees kind of knocked him down a little early, so he's got to make a putt, stay par.
That was a tough shot.
Well, Jeff gave it a good run, just not quite enough juice. He's going to wind up with about a maybe 20-foot comebacker.
Oh gosh.
When that par saved, he knew it wasn't happening right off the bat, so. Going to be card a bogey at best there. That's a nice par save putt right there. And Jeff's well with a nice par. And Kev's going to have to step up, and he's going to be about a 12-footer to card that bogey. Not what he was looking for after his little hot streak there. Big swings, never know. That's going to be a nice birdie for Ben.
Yeah. 9 more holes to go.
He's going to open that lead back up to a 2-stroker. And 1 at the back for Trevor and Jeff. Alright guys, well, we got the first half finished and we got the back half finished, so we're going to be talking on it really soon, and I'm going to get that video right back out. We'd like to thank all these guys for helping out, making this park what it was, running that tournament. We know it's tough. And we'd like to thank everybody for watching, and please subscribe and share our videos.
Yeah,